Royal Story, the inside runner. He'd one of the Oaks racing. Centre of the line, She's a Sharpie began fast, showing speed was spectacular, and they were followed by Tin, who settles down third, just has an inclination to toss the head in the air a little there, and working around it was Miss Graceland, who's been very heavily tried to win the race. Then Royal Story stuck out there deep there at the moment as Don't Think Twice, as Tin bubbled out of its gear. She's All Apples had to take evasive action, and so too did Western Jewels, almost stacks on the mill there as they get onto that first turn. Then I'm with Lexi. Oh, She's a Sharpie when leading has also gone up in the air and has gone back to the tail of the field, and they were being followed well back in the race on settling down by Joe and Leone. So trying to take stock, Rock and Roll Emma settles down at the back end as well. Going clear is Spectacular, leads the way by a length and a half on Miss Graceland, who settles down in second posse. Don't Think Twice at the moment is racing without cover, but around the outside again improving is Tin, so he may well end up in the 1-1 here, Grimson. Back on the inside is Royal Story, Western Jewels, She's All Apples. I'm with Lexi was next. Back on the inside of those runners is Joe and Leone, followed by Rock and Roll Emma, and She's a Sharpie after a mid-race gallop is at the tail of the field. They work their way down the straight. Lead time 59.8, and the leader is Spectacular. Led the way by a length on Miss Graceland, Tin, and I'm with Lexi cuts loose on the outside and goes up 3 wide to Park in the Breeze. Next on the inside is Royal Story. A length and a half then to Don't Think Twice, who lands 3 back in the running line, tagged by She's All Apples. Back on the inside is Western Jewels, and the last group of horses going into the back at Joe and Leone, Rock and Roll Emma, and back with those is She's a Sharpie. First quarter of the last mile was 31.3, and as they run their way into the back straight turn nearing the 1,000 metres, the leader Spectacular led out a length and a half on Miss Graceland second. Third posse occupied by Royal Story, and on the outside facing the Breeze is I'm with Lexi. Back on the inside is Western Jewels from Tin, and then came Joe and Leone, Don't Think Twice. Back on the inside is She's a Sharpie, 2.5 away to She's All Apples, and 2 away at the tail is Rock and Roll Emma. 29.2 for that next quarter as they come off the back in 60.5, and the leader still Spectacular. Moving up on the outside now to give chase to this leader as they come off the back as Royal Story running a race, then Miss Graceland followed by Western Jewels. A few of these are struggling, dropping right out of it. She's a Sharpie. In the meantime, making some ground, Joe and Leone. Where's Don't Think Twice? It's in the back half of the field with a job ahead, and Tin is trying to make ground as I'm with Lexi drops out, and She's All Apples driven for luck goes to the inside. They swing in for home now. 26.8 that third quarter. They really motored, and the leader Spectacular. Miss Graceland is second. They were followed by Western Jewels. Down the outside, Don't Think Twice is trying to get into the placings, and She's All Apples in a pocket, but the leader Spectacular all over a winner, dashes away. Second at the moment, Miss Graceland. Don't Think Twice hitting the line hard when it's all over, but Spectacular bolts in, beats Miss Graceland. 5 away in third spot goes the way of Don't Think Twice. Fourth might have been Royal Story ahead of Western Jewels, then She's All Apples and Tin. Then came Joe and Leone, I'm with Lexi. Rock and Roll Emma has finished at the tail end of the field, bar one, which is at the top of the straight, being retired from the race, and that was She's a Sharpie, and Spectacular, the fave, too good. Spectacular wins it. Spectacular, Michael Stanley. For the PS Racing Syndicate Manager DJ Young, Some Beach Somewhere, Ideal Priority filly, and brings some very good form into next week's final. That's 14 starts for 10 wins and 4 minors. Never finished out of the money. Spectacular. Now, placings are 2, 4, 8, 1, 11 and 3. So they are the numbers. The first 6 across the line. 2, 4, 8, 1, 11, 3. So the 1 has actually run fourth. The 8 has got third. The 1 got fourth, and the 11 was close up. Now the time, 2:54.6. Mile rate, 1:57.1. Quarters, 31.3, 29.2, 26.8. Blistering, and 27.5. So home in 54.3.